I'm going to do a quick run through. I've had PlayStation Vue for about a week now, and I dumped my DirecTV. I absolutely love PlayStation Vue. Plus, I'm saving about $120 a month versus my DVR and all the genies I had with my DirecTV. You know, when you look at it, there's only a certain number of channels that we watched, and we can get everything in the mid-level package with PlayStation Vue. But one of the things I could never find when I was researching the service was how the DVR works and how the fast forward works and all that. So I'm going to show that right now. So I'm going to scroll to my shows. These are the shows I've got recorded. Let's go to, for example, Comic Book Men. So once you go to that show, you will see up in the top, and I'm going to try and zoom in, so I apologize. So, for example, this one, that Karate Customer, is an on-demand. So you won't be able to fast forward through it. But the one directly to the right was just on, and it says up in the top right, it says new/DVR. So when you click on it and it starts, again, you've got selections down at the bottom, give you information about the show, closed captioning, if you want to add it to my shows, which means to the cloud DVR. Start over, that's good if you have something that's an hour in, like a 2-hour show, you can start from the beginning. So, but anyway, so from here, and I have a Fire TV2, and from what I've read, it's probably the best interface that you can have for it. So, like I have a Roku upstairs, an older Roku XS, and it's a generic Roku template. It's not really PlayStation Vue friendly. Can it work for it? Yes, but it's not really ideal. But for this, if I want to fast forward on my Fire TV remote, which looks like that, all I've got to do, if I press it once to the right, it's going to skip forward 10 seconds. If I click, 3 times, it'll go 30 seconds. But the other thing that I like, and you'll get used to this, is if you press and hold to the right, it'll do a quick skip and it'll count up. So for example, I'm going to press and hold. That's 2.5 minutes right there. So you'll get used to the little bit of the lag when you're doing this, but I found it, just like the 30-second skip on a DirecTV, I found this extremely handy, and it's not a deal breaker for me. I know some people say, oh, I don't like seeing what I'm not fast forwarding through. Well, with commercials on TV, they're probably between 2 minutes and 4 minutes long. So I normally go to 3 minutes, and then if it's hasn't reached the show yet, I'll just do 3 skips, and I'll do 30 more seconds. So it's a really handy feature. Again, the Fire TV2 is lightning fast with the PlayStation Vue. You get, like I said, you get a nice guide. It's kind of weird because normally the guide, the times would go across the top, and the channels would be across on the left-hand side. I wish they would change it to that, but it is what it is. I don't really use the guide that much anyway, and I think you'll find that you won't be using the guide either. Because you're just setting up what shows you like, and you're going to those shows from the My Shows tab. So, but whatever channels that you favorite will be the first ones listed on the guide, which is nice. Again, you can do a search. You can do explore, which is you can search by TV show, movie, sports, by genre, action, adventure, automotive, baseball. I mean, every different kind of category, how long the content is, age restriction, about how popular it is. So it's really, really handy. So PlayStation Vue is definitely, give it a try. You can try it for 7 days for free, and I don't regret cutting the cord whatsoever. It's just a different way to watch TV, and just a few things you have to get used to, but I think you'll find that you can do without satellite. The only disadvantage for me in my location, and I'm in Washington, D.C., is the only local stations I get are NBC and Fox and the channel 20, which is like the local My 20 station. But major networks like I said, I don't get the CW, which I can watch those shows for free on the CW app. And like I said, ABC I only get on demand, and I don't get CBS at all, which for me is fine because I don't watch CBS anyway. So most of the stuff I watch is NBC and Fox, so it works out perfectly for me. And the few things we have to watch on demand on ABC, like Shark Tank and things like that, are no problem. So anyway, if you have any questions, punch it, or you can put it in the comments below. But hopefully that helps some of the people with the PlayStation Vue.